It's a lovely evening. Got myself a drink. We're gonna keep on keeping on here. There's the new one. Decreased damage taken from dark wizards. Okay. Purgit. Oh, there's another one. Let's see. Did I miss it? Is it up here? I missed it. Where is it? I hate my compulsion to have to, like, clear the exclamation marks. There it is. My cabinets. Oh, we officially have all of the pages in Hogsmeade. Oh my gosh, there's another page. Where are you? Alright, that's done. In the shadows. Oh, it's Sebastian's. Rewards Crucio. Yeah, that sounds right. We're probably gonna do that tonight. Alright, anyways. Back to raiding all of the cabinets in Hogsmeade.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Okay, I never sold all my stuff.
What are we looking for today?
Sell, sell, sell! Sell all the things! Just supplied this man with enough robes to start a side business. Alright. Elf-made ivory gloves. Are there elves in
Revelio.
Harry Potter lore?
Alohomora.
I guess there's house elves. So, I mean, does that imply the existence of other elves? Jack-o'-lanterns, nice. It just means house elves? I mean, I guess. But you think, like, the designation of house elf suggests that there are different types of elves in lore. Maybe.
Those statues took time and effort.
Alohomora.
Yeah, but logic's not exactly what JK uses when writing these things, is it? Cough, cough, Dumbledore. Second Dumbledore. Also hi. I do love a good double dip. Yeah, I was very excited when I got the opportunity to play a little bit more. Alright, where the heck is this last demiguise statue? I wonder if I get one more from that guy. You.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Let's stay on the
A
the
lot
DL
of
here.
craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Huh, hasn't changed a bit. Even
Since
when we were
what?
at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me
Oh.
a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a...
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he...
That's nicer than the name I was thinking.
You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path. But I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The Moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than it.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've...
Revelio.
Wait, that's it? He just goes, yeah, you're right. Alright, whatever. I have no idea where the last demiguise statue is in Hogsmeade. Oh! It's another level 3 lock, I think, but... Still.
Aloha Mora.
Hippogriff statues,
Revelio.
nice.
Revelio.
Uh-huh.
Revelio.
Who put a charm around Hogsmeade to make it a no-fly zone? Like, come on. Also, I'm curious why the devs decided to make it that, too. I looked for this demiguise already a while back, and it
Revelio.
thoroughly eluded me. Don't take no stinking fall damage. I'm so annoyed about this.
Revelio. Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf Biscuit was abducted by poachers up north. I tried to fight back, but I was no match.
I'm sorry about your moon.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. My poor Biscuit.
Why do you suppose the poachers...
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged skin.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet.
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought... Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even...
Poor
I'll keep an eye
Biscuit.
out for your mooncalf.
How kind. If you do see her and can bring her safely home, do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there.
Revelio.
Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Is it possible that the last demiguise is in the stinking cellar? And that's why it's not showing up when I search normal means.
Revelio.
I don't think that's the case. Did not see the other one.
Arrest the momentum. Stupefy. 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 Confringo. Accio. There's a victory that came. Revelio.
I mean, I feel pretty confident at this point it's not down here. Don't know if that makes me happy or angry. Okay. Somebody else had a hard time finding the last one, although now we're in daytime, so... I checked the water wheel. So, someone on Reddit said the last one they found they had a hard time finding was actually in Gladrag's Wizardwear.
Revelio.
Something about being down some steps.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers.
I definitely found one in here before, though. There's apparently 2 that are behind level 2 locks, but I feel pretty confident I've taken care of that. Is that just a, that's just a purse of some sort.
There. Ready for a little change in fashion, are we?
Yeah.
Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Didn't know I could go in the back door. I feel like it's... Yeah, I saw that coming.
Revelio.
I wonder if it's up by, like, the courtyard. Because, like, this courtyard area is still considered part of Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
What was that door? Why is this light up blue?
Depulso. Revelio. Accio.
What's going on with you?
Confringo. Revelio.
Let's try this, maybe? Maybe it's story related.
Revelio.
Look at this Reddit post again. Oh, I am still missing a field guide page of some sort. I don't think I've been over to the Old Fool yet. At least not in this check.
Revelio.
It's gonna be really, really, like, sad if I just, like, spend my entire time here just looking for the stick of Debbie guys. What is going on here? Oh, it's giant purple toads. Alright.
Batch of toad-hide.
Anyway, what is going on here? Alright, anyways. I guess I'll check the old fool next. Where is it? Is it up here? Left and then up.
Revelio.
And there's also Dogweed and Deathcap that I need to check out, but... Is the old fool what eventually becomes the Shrieking Shack? It feels like it.
Revelio.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor?
Later.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away. Good for you, getting all those foul goblins ahead.
Is that accessible up there? Oh.
Revelio.
This one doesn't light up, game.
Repulso.
There was another post on Reddit that said something about it being in Upper Hogsfield, but I'm like, what? If the one in Upper Hogsfield counts for Hogsmeade, why would it be marked like that? I don't know.
Revelio.
Nope, not here. Alright, let's try the Upper Hogsfield thing. I've already gotten the one in Upper Hogsfield. Okay. Let's see. Let's just look at a full list of them. Tomes and Scrolls. Hogsmeade Home in the alleyway near Tomes and Scrolls. The Hog's Head. J. Pippin's Potion. House beside J. Pippin's Potions. 3 broomsticks. Have I been to Hog's Head? There's only 9. Like, if I go through all 9 of these, I'll find it. I think it's gonna be...
Revelio.
Revelia is not proving promising, but, like, I feel like I haven't been here. Where in Hogshead is it? Enter the room on the right side to find it on top of some crates. What? So it was right there. So we've definitely gotten this one. Let me check the house beside J. Pippin's potions next. Which is up here.
Revelio.
Not promising. Yep, it was right there on that table. There's a locked door and the 3 broomsticks. That sounds very promising. Door, thank you.
Revelio.
I mean, it doesn't look like it's there. Oh, that's Zonko's. That's part of the reason why I'm not seeing it there.
But breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
I mean, the top of the 3 broomsticks does seem like a place that would have been hard to see it. I've been up these stairs once. Well, it doesn't bode well.
Revelio.
That window for a second I thought was a blue glow. Well, that's not it. I'm just going through this whole list. There's a house behind Honeydukes. There's a house across from the Brood and Peck.
Revelio.
House behind Honeydukes. This one that I've definitely been in. Yeah, it was right there on that counter. House across from Brood and Peck.
Revelio.
Immediately find it above the fireplace. Yep, that's where it would be. Dervish and Bangs. I mean, I'm like 99% sure I got that one. It's by Glad Rags Wizard Wear, but Something tells me I've already looked there, like tonight even. Dervish and Bangs, it would have been right there on the counter. Yep. House beside the 3 broomsticks has a level 1 lock. That doesn't sound promising, but we're going to check it anyway.
Revelio.
Is that flu powder? Yeah, it's flu powder. This one here. Has a level 1 lock. Upstairs to find the demiguise. Shocker, not here. Would have been right on that table. The one in the 3 broomsticks we already checked. House beside J. Pippin's potions we already checked. Hogshead we already checked. Near Tomes and Scrolls. I'm wondering if the counter's just broken. I hope this isn't bugged.
Revelio.
Like at this point, I'm pretty convinced it's bugged. Oh my gosh, it's there.
Hello there. Come on in.
Next door, next door, next door.
Fine now, demiguise.
Ah, how do I get in though? Where's the door? He even said the thing. Yeah, there's some weird bug.
Revelio.
That's the problem right there. There's some weird bug where just like they're not popping in. The front of the house faces northeast. What? Is it this thing?
Let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Oh no, I literally have to go back here. Oh my gosh. Oh. Finally got the stupid thing though. Jeez. There, we did it. I can die happy now. Still says there's a Revelio page, but I don't know. We need to go to Slytherin.
Revelio.
This is taking me the wrong way. No, it's not. It's taking me where I want to go. Just, I picked, like, the worst possible spot to spawn at, I guess.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hope. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching.
Like the Bloody
Although it
Baron
hasn't
who just
stopped us before.
popped out.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
Well, someone popped out of the wall with a sword. I
What are
just
you
assumed
doing
it was
here?
the Bloody Baron.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might...
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it very well. I shall tell you what I know. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
Confringo! These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Confringo!
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Revelio!
It's a maze with many challenges to solve. Great.
A journal entry, signed by Noct... Reparo!
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice.
Oh,
I
if
hear.
only.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
I knew what you meant.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak past the tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having sex.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind.
Revelio.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Where we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Oh.
Revelio. Confringo. The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Wait, what?
That didn't sound good.
Ow.
Slytherin didn't make this easy.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Art.
Revelio.
Okay, circle and then snake thing below.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Oh,
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
here we go. I didn't see the controls to rotate the lower dial.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Ominous, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world.
Revelio.
That dial probably pairs with this gate, which is
Lumos.
something scratched out on the top with some sort of bull-looking horn thing there, and then like a, I'm gonna call it a, what's the word I'm looking for? A guillotine-looking thing on the bottom.
Another, not the welcome sort, was it?
That one. That's.
The dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
Okay.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Triangle and carfish. almost goofed it.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Oh boy.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you.
It feels very, very Salazar.
Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain. That spells the reason I have no family left. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous?
Ridiculous. As if dying in here. It's up to us.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I think I can cast this if I...
Well, this feels like they do a good job making you regret wanting to learn these. We're just gonna go all out with it.
And I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and...
Like, well done on the developers for making this, like, for including it in the game, but making you regret it.
Ready?
I'm ready.
That skip button on this scene was prominent.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. Rebellions. We found Salazar Slytherin.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around.
May I have a look?
Found Salazar's black bowler hat.
Revelio.
Yeah, fair. Here you go. Read it. The last paragraph. There's your basilisk. So from what I understand, you don't directly encounter the basilisk in this game. But there is an Easter egg where it does appear, but only, I think only if you're a Slytherin. There's only like one area where it can, you might run into it and you just see it in passing.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A hob. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about.
What will you do with Slytherins?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early. But I can do that later. For now. It's
Revelio
taking. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian.
Yeah, I think
what
so
said
too.
before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
What a sick mission. Like, it didn't feel like much, but like, to put the weight on it that they did, just well done. Heavy indeed. Alright, well. I'm gonna come over here and do something dumb. I'm gonna try and find that last page. I'm so sorry. Most boring content ever. I read something that was interesting about Tomes and Scrolls.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind.
Oh, I did do this earlier, didn't I? I like, I don't know what it is. I just always feel like I have to get everything done. It's probably an Accio page, right? It's almost certainly an Accio page.
Revelio.
Is that it? I think it was just an owl. That's the problem with these flying books, man. You just think it's gonna be a page and it just ends up being an owl. There was a book. Got it! Done! We did it! Nice and easy. Everything was hiding in there. There's still a collection chest? What? Huh? Oh no, I can't rest. Nope. There's only 5 of them. Got that one for sure. Almost certainly have this one because it required a level 3 lock. This one's level 3 lock as well. Oh, 3 of them require a level 3 lock. Level 3 Alohomora, rather.
Revelio. Revelio.
Okay, well, I don't see the collection chest nearby here on the map.
Revelio.
This one's near Flutes and Loots. What was that noise?
Revelio.
There's one that's side mission specific. Yeah. Okay. I can't get it right now. That's what it boils down to. Let's do this real quick. The heck was that?
Mr.
What's
Moon,
Peeves?
I've learned who's behind the demi. It was a classmate of yours that you...
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Oh.
I don't think he likes being...
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flow. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so... Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me...
Moon's kind of a tool. Anyways. Oh, right, I can't go up there. Like... Excellent. That was worth it. He still keeps humming. Well, I realized after I traveled here that I wasn't going to be able to do what I wanted to, but that was well worth it. Alright, well, let's do a story mission. Let's do a story mission after we do a couple side things up here. Oh. Didn't mean to just pet a cat. Yeah. We're gonna get the full experience of this game and just...
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Oh, well, we're going to be doing that after we do the main story mission.
My mother used to always say, a clear
What was that?
There we are.
Revelio.
There's just too much that gets revealed when you do that while riding a broom. Oh well.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
They come after me, don't question it.
Not quite.
Protego.
Crisio doesn't look like it actually does a whole lot in its current state, believe it or not. It does a little bit of damage and it curses him, but like, I've got abilities that make other spells do the cursing for me.
Revelio.
So, that being said, I do know it can be upgraded to do some really nasty things. Especially when it's paired up with the AK.
Revelio. Depulso.
Is it done? Did I do it? Yeah, it's not on the map anymore. On my broom, please. Thank you.
I've never seen a sword like it.
I'm glad to see you found your way.
Revelio.
I see a landing pad, which are not on the map anywhere.
Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Mushrooms.
A centaur.
Oh.
Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
They all are.
Gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Holy crap.
Time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Other than the dugbog?
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure.
Revelio.
Found. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beast, still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Frameless tinted spectacles. Somebody is lost without their glasses. Butterbeer. Must be brought up from Hogsmeade. Okay, I'm done.
Revelio.
Yeah, seriously. That's what that new show about her is all about, right? It's just, you know, watches her, like, hunting unicorns for sport.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
Sorry.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
I mean, if they're all spread out like this, let's pick them off. I feel like it would have been like a fun kind of meta joke for them to make if during Petrificus Totalis the enemies T-posed instead of just going straight stiff like that. What's the most terrifying thing you can think of on a bridge? Exploding barrel flying at your face. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't expect the bridge to actually collapse. Oh wait, am I actually going to use Reparo in a real world scenario? I feel like that guy probably would have preferred the Avada Kedavra curse instead.
Revelio.
Man, he just got, like, wrecked. The poacher tent is big enough that I have... Like, is this going to be a bigger on the inside tent?
What in Merlin's...
A lot bigger on the inside.
Are those dragons?
Sheesh.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. That's a brilliant idea.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, stroking over this Totalis.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near. It's Totalis.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on there?
Is that the dragon that attacked the carriage?
He's captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
Dope. Oh, it does.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it.
Revelio.
Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Alohomora.
Oh, interesting. You can only get it if you've unlocked Alohomora level 1. I wonder if Poppy says, like if you're not able to do it, Poppy says, "Move over, you noob," and then gets the egg. That line specifically, like I expect it to be that verbatim. Move over, you noob.
I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Like, that's how I would write it. Makes perfect sense in 19th century Britain. This doesn't look like... I didn't think this was going to be able to be stealthy, but I guess it will be. Oh, hang on.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Accio.
How nice of you to stop. How nice of you to stop.
That fight went incredibly well.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Yep, it was a good mix of stuff. Including Animagus as an enemy type was a pretty sick decision. Well, everybody in this room can see Thestrals now. Oh, now Incendio is a long-range spell when it's convenient.
This way.
Seriously. Dragon fire? Nah, it's just normal fire. It's not magic fire at all.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
I mean, other people have done it, or will do it.
Given the trouble we just caused.
For a bit.
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Well, that was a sick mission.
Revelio.
Unlike last time, I'm very happy with my choice of Flue Powder fast travel point.
You'll never believe
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He
Just
believed
Crucio?
students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it. Because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to.
I'm glad you agree. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Uh-oh.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago.
I knew his parents died, but...
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian. Please.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. It would mean a lot.
Oh, new assignment from Professor Weasley. Collect the field guide page from the book on intermediate transfiguration in the library?
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something.
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you...
Quiz?
Hence, I have created
Doggone
a
it.
small quiz, just for fun. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They don't value knowledge the way I do.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Oh, a question I actually know the answer to.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis, the tale of the three brothers, involves which magical artifact?
I know that one too.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of three hoops in a Quidditch match, true or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such... Well,
I mean, it's not
I
supposed
suppose
to be
this has gone
used
on
for
long
that.
enough. I'll put the book back. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, and I won't be giving you any more easy questions.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly precedes...
I believe it's this
the
one.
Wizards' Council.
That's correct.
Yeah.
The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation. Which dragon breed is the small...
Goodness. I'm gonna go with this one.
Peruvian Viper.
Brilliant! Though the Viper Tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around... Who founded the village of Hogwarts?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right!
Yeah, that
It is
sounded
believed
familiar.
that Hengist used the 3 broomsticks The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described... What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
Oh boy, I have no idea what the heck that is. A lethifold?
The knockback jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm.
Really?
The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Who's the most annoying?
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the
Oh, of
Hogwarts
course.
motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus.
This one I actually did know. I don't recall how I knew it, but I did know it. Eggs through its mouth. Well, it's got to be Ashwinder based off of what I've been collecting.
That's incorrect. The correct answer
Cormac
was the
McLagan,
rune's paw.
yeah.
According to parcel mouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left... Where is Ilvermorny's school of witchcraft and witch...
Ilvermorny?
The Pyrenees.
No. Ilvermorny is... The American school was founded in the 17th century. What is the most powerful love...
Okay, this is getting a little excessive. It's Amatentia, right?
Amatentia.
I'm sorry.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Such as dusty book covers, or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next...
Alright, let's get it done.
Give me your worst.
Oh.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert.
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a 3rd chaser can score.
Yeah, casually, just like tracking the wand.
Of causing what?
The Mackled Malaclaw.
Hairy ears.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a Malaclaw's bite can last up to a week.
Bad
What
luck for a
plant
week sounds
excretes skin?
terrifying. I think...
Mimbulus Mimbletonia.
Correct.
Yeah, that sounded
the
very
Mimbulus
familiar.
Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Oh, okay.
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linford's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
Incorrect.
I didn't think it was that, but it was a funny answer to
The story
me.
was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
I don't know.
The Amazon rainforest.
No, the answer was North America.
That's twice I've guessed the Amazon rainforest, and the answer was North America.
And has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist.
Just give me this book.
The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation
It's a kelpie.
has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gant's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions.
Who called him Dave?
It's nice.
Oh wait, is that a Black Mirror reference?
Appreciates the value of knowledge. You should be pleased with your performance. Not many students would have done so well. Thank you.
No, because there's the episode. There's the episode that was in Scotland. I thought it had something mildly to do with the.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
I thought it had something to do with that, but that sounds like a reference to something. Like it does. It feels like there's
Professor Weasley
some other place where
I should attend
he's called Dave. Yeah, I need to go back through Black Mirror. Black Mirror is just
Revelio.
It's just very, very good in general. Oh, okay. Well, I see you, so I'm gonna do this. Well, it's upstairs. I mean, yeah, it looks like it's just over there. Yep, there you are. I like it when these are easy. Unlike that one where you have to go all the way through Professor Binns' office. I guess it's a pretty short walk. Just head straight there. Alright, I think we'll learn this spell and then I will go to bed for the evening. I still don't know what this collection chest here is all about. It's probably like downstairs somewhere or something.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks, which attend my transfiguration class.
Okay, well, I mean, I can update the time a day right now, or I could try and figure this chest out. I'm gonna regret trying to figure this chest out real quick.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this
Revelio.
headmaster. I think we should have a mooncalf in charge. If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Well, that was lucky. Oh, a boggart closet.
Revelio.
Like, the chest doesn't show up when I do Revelio.
Revelio. Incendio.
Whatever.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed...
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from teaching. Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Thrilled to be back there again.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I kind of over him after hearing him just kind of be like an ignorant jerk.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
The cup with the rat tail.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying.
Oh boy, my studies! Alright, there's my one per, my one per stream. I've been itching to do it for a while.
Revelio.
I mean, what am I supposed to do with it? It's just like a... That's not what I want. Is it just a an offensive spell? Puzzle solutions or harmless knickknacks?
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. Trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
I almost wonder if that's how I open up the door in Hogsmeade, but... Yeah, I don't know.
Did I tell you I've been in touch?
Oh, slowly but surely getting through this. Is there anything I want to look at? Let's look at challenges real quick. Need 9 more of those to upgrade my meter. rules placards. I can go full umbrage in my room of requirement, apparently. Quests. Poppy's ready to discuss her next move. So there's a side mission now to get the dragon its egg back, basically. Oh. I need to talk to Professor Weasley afterwards? Well, I should probably go do that. I will do that afterwards just so I can figure out what the heck the spell's really supposed to be for. I clearly, oh my goodness, I really need to go to the room of requirement to reveal some of this stuff. Looks like I got a fair bit of potential upgrades available.
Thank you again for retrieving that Murmush artifact for me. Fascinating. Truly fascinating.
You wanted to discuss my progress.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
It is.
Thank you, Professor. The extras.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of... Of course, the guide isn't the... Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the room of requirement.
Oh, interesting.
Protecting so rare a beast.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've... Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I was, merely interested in learning more about the Aura program.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to... It'll be the end of the year in no time. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to... Until then, well done. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
So I suppose I unlocked a new talent that I can use. Nope, not quite. That's not what I wanted to do.
Since our visit to Felcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
We're gonna bring a meat to the freaking goblin mine? Oh god. Seriously, like the uncle knows it. Ugh. Alright, let me look at talents real quick. Where are my talent? Oh, I saw them. Also right. That, not there. There. Thank you. Let's look at the dark arts talents a little bit more. Okay. So this guy right here compared to this one right here. Like, these two together is apparently broken AF. Oh, jeez. Maybe this one will. But yeah, so basically, if you use Crucio and curse multiple people at once, and then you use Avada Kedavra with this equipped, then you'll basically kill just everyone. So, yeah. And then, like, Flipendo does it. So Flipendo curses enemies right now. Expelliarmus can, and Stupefy does. Oh, and this one, Arresto Momentum does. So basically, there's at least one spell of each color that will apply curse to enemies. So that's brutal. The heck? So my paycheck came in, but my paycheck's higher than usual for some reason, so that's weird. Alright, anyways. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up here. Thanks for hanging in there, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out, and I guess I will talk to you later. Have a good night.